matter what, I feel great.
Hello friends, welcome to Godlywood Studio and to Light of Knowledge. We were discussing about meditation, how Rajyoga meditation differs from other forms of meditation. And meditation in our day-to-day life is so important that we need to find time, at least 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes or even half an hour. And if we regularly practice, what kind of benefits can we achieve? Come on, let us continue with our discussion with Rupa Behenji. Benji, welcome to the studio. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
We were talking about Rajyoga meditation. And I have a question here. You talked about how meditation helps us stabilize our mind, at least for a few minutes. Rajyoga meditation also might be having several types of aims or benefits for the practitioner. When someone comes into Brahma Kumaris to practice meditation and he asks, what can I get? How can I benefit from this form of meditation? So, what is the answer which you give?
First of all, let us understand the word Rajyoga meditation. Why we call this as Rajyoga meditation? Meditation is simply to tune our mind, focus our mind to some higher source, from where I can get the positive frequency, positive energy. Okay, and usually people though think of God, yet they are trying to again come down to the objects, and therefore they get maybe limited benefit out of it. But here in Raj Yoga meditation, we try to take our mind to get connected to the higher source, supreme source of energy. And yoga again is the word giving the understanding of union between two things and also meeting with two things. And here Raj Yoga meditation is to take our mind, the soul, connecting to the supreme soul. And therefore it is named as Raj Yoga, because the yoga which can take us to the higher source, the supreme, beyond that no other supreme power is there. And in return, we are able to get the benefit of being the master of our all sense organs, even the subtle powers which we have, like mind. People usually think to control mind is so difficult. Many have the conception or they have the impression in their mind that we cannot control our mind. It's impossible to do. So here in Raj Yoga meditation, we learn a easy method by which we are able to not only to control mind but tune mind according to our wish.
Benji, this might be a silly question, but still many beginners has this question in their mind. Raj Yoga, does it have any connection with the Raj Yoga which we hear in connection with astrology? Because some astrologers say you have Raj Yoga in your horoscope as such. So, is it related in any way, any remote way?
The word Raj Yoga, what they use with the meaning that you get attainment, there's a good time, good fortune, by which you can gain some luck, some attainment in the sense you will be successful in whatever you are going to do. This is what they mean. Definitely here we use the word Raj Yoga is again to take our connection or relationship with the higher source, the supreme. Definitely it is also a Raj Yoga. What they mean, it includes here also. Because when a person have a good relationship with a higher personality, what not he will get? He will be attaining everything what he wants. And ultimately, if at all we are connecting us with the Supreme, the one who is the giver of everything, definitely it is a Raj Yoga. So there the meaning may be limited, but here we go little vast. It's in a very unlimited way. Here we understand Raj Yoga is to become a king. Raja means king. Yoga means union. When I get the union or connection with the Supreme and maintain that relationship, in return I become a king of my life. king of my sense organs, and also the mind which is so subtle, I can rule. I get two powers which are called as controlling power and ruling power, which is very important for a king to have. And in other aspect, God creating golden era, which we have been explaining throughout these many series, and God wants the souls who are worthy to become king, and He creates kings through this Raj Yoga. And therefore, in golden age, the souls who are having that mastery, those who can rule their mind and also rule their nature, having 100% control over their sense organs, they are the masters of the universe.
So, can we take it that the ultimate aim of Raj Yoga is to gain complete mastery over the sense organs?
Yes, absolutely, because God is creating a world of 100% wiselessness. And here we see a person who is holding a high position in any area. Professionally, he is been respected as a high professional with high position. But when he touches his heart, is he able to control his mind, feelings, emotions, actions, relations? May not be. So he is successful in one area because of his intellect power, because he has studied something, earned some education. Based on that, he is successful there, but absolutely failure in personal life. And therefore, today people who are called as very intellectuals, they become frustrated, they become depressed, and they sometimes they go under such a depth of agony. Some people they lose their life also. So therefore, Raj Yoga meditation gives us to have balance in between taking care of soul and also body, in the sense the subtle energies as well as physical energies. People search the same kind of power that they want to get controlled, they want to have that ruling power on their mind, which they think I am not able to control my mind, I am not able to get peace in mind. But the method what they are adopting is related again with objects. Here we have to understand very clearly, an object cannot give me peace until I am peaceful. See, a beautiful scenery or a beautiful scene I am visualizing, until there is peace in my mind, I will not experience peace or happiness through that scenery. Therefore, people who have everything around them, if they have lost their peace in the mind, they are not able to find peace around.
I think all of us has experienced this, Behenji, because when there is some issue in the mind, we don't actually take the enjoyment which is there already in the surroundings, and another person who doesn't have that issue might be quite enjoying. So, how does Raj Yoga helps in removing these kind of issues from the mind?
So, first of all, we should understand we are a subtle entity, and the soul is not made up of matter. It is beyond 5 elements, and therefore it is having the energy which can always work through the mind. Okay, mind is an active energy. And this mind, which is not made up of matter, a matter cannot give peace to the mind. Even if it is giving, it may remain temporarily. And therefore, in order to experience the peace and happiness and also fill my soul with purity, I have to depend upon the Supreme Source, who is also energy. And He is known as Supreme Energy and constant energy. We lose it. The one who is supreme, he is ever supreme. He never come under the cycle of this change, and we are surrounded with the world of change. The nature's law is constantly change, we say, no? So we undergo this sequence of change, which doesn't apply to supreme, and therefore whenever we lose, we have to go to his help. We have to take the help or support, or we connect our mind, and that's how people also search for this. But Raj Yoga is the only method I would like to share here this point with strong conviction, which is easy and also with clear method, and which takes our soul easily get connected to the Supreme for the simple reason here God the Supreme Father himself teaches we souls how we can get connected to him. Which path we have been searching in many methods. And therefore people who learn meditation, some people they depend upon these objects or some churning, chanting, repetition of word. All these things can calm down the mind for some time, but not get connected to the Supreme from where I can draw the energy constantly.
Benji, I have heard that in Rajyoga meditation it is all about silence. We use silence, we sit in silence and try to connect with the Supreme in silence. And all other methods mostly have some kind of noise, whether it is chanting with the mouth or with the mind or whatever. So, what is this importance of silence in Raj Yoga?
See, when we start chanting some word, it is just occupying the space in the mind so that other thoughts are not entered. So when there is a empty bowl, I feel something so that which I don't want, it won't be there. There's no space, so it won't enter. So I repeat the word. But if I have the practice of repetition of word without meaning or with meaning, that is only the word conscious I become, not God conscious. After having the continuation of this practice, people repeat the word, but mind again wanders here and there because it becomes a habit, that's all. But I don't become the essence of that. And therefore, this is also giving temporarily relief, but again not really the fruit what we want to experience through contact with God. So in Raj Yoga meditation, we don't need the support of any word or any repetition of chanting mantra. The word mantra is man plus tra. From Sanskrit, the word gives the meaning mantra. Tra means to free the mind. The meaning of mantra is to free the mind. But here what we are trying to do, if at all we are chanting Ram, Rama, 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 means we are binding the mind with that word, not letting go the mind.
Benji, I think Raj Yoga is ultimately taking us to that realm where there is everything peaceful, silent, even we are freed from the sounds which we are so accustomed to. So I think we will need to discuss this further. There are still many questions. Now it is time for the question of the day. So dear friends, that has been again a wonderful journey. We have started with Raj Yoga meditation. Stay with us because this is very important. When we understand meditation, Raj Yoga meditation especially, in all its wonder and all its beauty, it will be really a kind of revelation. So now it is time for us to move into the question of the day.
My name is Sanjeev Kumar. I have done MBA Institute of Marketing Management. Right now I am working in real estate company and as well as faculty of Oracle ERP. And my question is, what is the differences between conscious and subconscious mind? In which situations subconscious mind play its role?
So Benji, that is again a very common question because we have heard a lot about this conscious, subconscious and unconscious mind and their difference. And psychologists from the time of Sigmund Freud has tried to explain it in their own way, but still it remains a very obscure kind of subject. So what is this difference of conscious and subconscious?
Conscious mind is we are aware of everything. And while we are aware of everything also, our subconscious is working within ourselves. And therefore, sometimes some people explain that while I am aware of this, but subconscious, my inner conscious doesn't allow it to do it. That means there is some inner voice which is constantly telling us what is right and what is wrong, what to do and what not to do.
Benji, how this inner voice is formed? What is the basis of this?
Repetition of past actions and also the knowledge we have earned. Like even a person doesn't, he might have not performed any action, but still he will, before he could take any decision, he says, let me ask my conscious. And many times we say, you ask your inner conscious whether you are doing right or wrong, like that. That means there is some sixth sense within ourselves which is known as the power of wisdom. And that power of wisdom is created through the knowledge. And as much we are having a proper knowledge of everything, so much the inner voice will be clearly heard by us. And that wisdom gives us like a guidance, and it constantly monitors our action. And therefore, sometimes people say, okay, whatever I am doing right, if nobody is appreciating, but I am appreciating myself because my inner conscious is very clear, we say. So when man starts doing some good, some bad, there is a conflict, and that conflict is created within. That conscious is called subconscious. That means I know what I have done. Even nobody has seen me also. I am aware, and I cannot hide myself with myself. So, for that another word we say manka darpan. We can hide from the whole world, but not hide from the eye of the mind. That means it is so subtle actually. That is why we say subconscious is very subtle conscious. Okay. Even sometimes we see we are hiding our feelings. If I have done something wrong, I don't want to tell the truth, then hide inside. But it comes on my face. Even I am smiling in front of everybody, showing that I am okay, I have not done any mistake. When slowly I come out of that awareness or little bit attention, then that subconscious mind turns into guilty conscious, and that feelings of fear or confusion is visible.
So as you said, we have taken many births, and whatever we have thought, spoken or did in those births are actually hidden inside the subconscious mind.
That is called impressions, and based on impressions, subconscious mind
and we
is
can
created.
use it for a good purpose also, if we, because it is such a lot of information and experience we have in store. So if we can turn it to advantage, it will be good, I think.
That is only possible through constant meditation. What happens in meditation, we dive deeper into ourselves. That is called going into our inner world in silence. Then we can search what are the negativities are there, positiveness is there. And that's why meditation is one way cleansing ourselves within. The method to clean ourselves within. Therefore, we see many people who are born in a very rich family, they are not to struggle for any survival, but still they are not happy. Because of the past impressions in subconscious mind, they have agony, sadness or anything, then constantly affects in their outer world. Similarly, a person is born in a very ordinary family, but jumps and happily dances and sings song and feel happy because there is the impressions positive based on our past actions. And that subconscious is constantly giving them positive feelings. So, subconscious, in other words, we can say subtle feelings, and that of course affects our conscious mind.
So I think, Behenji, meditation, if it helps in eliminating the negativities inside the subconscious mind, I think it is a long way. We will go forward in making our life so peaceful. Thank you very much for that information. Dear friends, so that has been a wonderful question and a really wonderful answer as well. When we continue the practice of meditation, we will reach such a point where the difference between this conscious and subconscious will be finally eliminated. And that will be the point, whatever I think will be materialized. So let us continue with the practice. And now it is time for us to go to the last portion of our episode today, that is the virtue, attitude and contemplation part. Behenji, so what is today's attitude and today's virtue?
Today, let us take the attitude to develop showing concern to others. I think this attitude of showing concern we should develop for ourselves also. Because showing concern means we are paying attention and we are with you to create such a feeling. And this is very important in today's society or today's environment, because everybody is feeling we are left aside, we are not cared about, we are alone. And this loneliness Being in the group also, people feel sometimes we are left alone because nobody is caring, nobody is concerned about me like that. So this word sometimes they use with pain. So I think let us have this development of this attitude, showing concern. And how to show, there are many methods.
Benji, sorry to interrupt you. I think people are afraid of showing concern because they fear that people may take false advantage of their concern. So what can we do about that?
Showing concern is not that giving advantage or allowing us to let them take any advantage. No, showing concern means we respect you. We are here to take care of you. We are here to listen to you. We are here to share something at the time of need. So the presence is being felt. And you are here, we are here together. So that kind of awareness. For example, if we meet somebody, a word of hello, how are you, this showing concern. Even if somebody is facing some problem, directly we may not solve their problem, but asking whether your problem is solved, any way you have thought about solution, how are you going to do it, and giving little more positive feelings and energy. Just we are lifting a person so that he or she feels, yeah, I am not alone in this life journey. So this is very good attitude in relationship, I think so.
I think, Benji, along with that, we need to be very careful as to not to give any false hope to that person that I am here to take care of all your troubles.
Yes.
I will solve all your problems. Because people who are usually weak at mind, sensitive, they take any kind of support and try to hold on to it, and it will become a problem later.
No, for that, of course, we have to know our limits. And the virtue that we have to support for this attitude is kindness. For example, an animal is in trouble, we can just help to our level. Similarly, a person is in trouble, like we go to hospital or anywhere, we don't take the patient's pain. We are not able to take that pain and relieve that person's pain. But if a doctor is asking, see, many times in what attitude I am telling here, this attitude of concern, 5 patients are lying down, doctor comes for rounding, a live example I am telling, though the doctor is to attend one patient, these patients have already attended by anybody else, or there is no need of again asking anything like that. So he gives attention to one patient and walks away. And these patients will be opening eyes and expecting this doctor will talk to me and say hello to me. Even the people are there, but patient is concerned about doctor. Similarly, a student is concerned with teacher. A wife is concerned with husband, and husband is concerned with wife. So relations, parents are concerned with children. Even today you see in families, a child earns so much money and gives to parents, and he lives anywhere and comes very late, and nothing he is giving any small things to the parents. He can give materially anything. But a old mother, aged parents, they expect a concern from the child. When he comes, he should ask, how are you? Everything okay? That is showing concern, which is lacking in today's lifestyle. And that's why I thought this is very important.
Definitely, Benji, that is really important because, like you say, a word of concern is all an old person or somebody in need or deceased person. They all need a little bit of care from someone. So I think we need to take this attitude to a new level through meditation.
Sit in a comfortable position. Let us take our mind quickly to the thoughts of feelings of concern. Just visualize the people around me. Visualize the people who are related to me. Think that you are a soul filled with virtue of kindness. Visualize yourself as a soul, and the kindness is my true nature. I just allow the flow of this kindness through my thoughts, through my vision, and through the words of sweetness. This gives soothing effect to others and trying to fill in them the positive energy, which in turn they can experience new hope, feelings of comfort, and we feel that we are carrying them also along with our journey. People who are in trouble, people who are suffering from various disease. We just pass these feelings of kindness, showing concern, can give them little bit of relief. People who live with us, we just relate with them with concern. Showing concern is appreciating them and also allowing them to be clear, free, and comfortable. Om Shanti.
So Behenji, concern is such a great value that we need to practice it so that we show it to others as well, so that we make others happy. Thanks a lot for today's discussion and meditation. So dear friends, as usual, that has been a revealing experience. We have seen the theory and we have done the practical. So let us divide our days like that. Learn knowledge, learn meditation, apply it every now and then and feel the difference. Keep with us in this journey. Have any doubt, any suggestion, please feel free to email us or call us in our number. Until we meet in the next episode, it is a goodbye from all of us in the studio.